Well, this one of the hot. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. Tried to score with the uppercut. Nice stop, but that won't score. He misses with that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Did you see the nerves on that fight stepping into the ring, Tom? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than happy.
Beautiful counter shot. Back and forth they go. Nice counter. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Punch, counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage. Here we go, it's round two. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here. Those counter punches have to hurt. This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
That counter punch caught him clean. Nice counter shot. Marciano is down! Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
A shot from the...
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he's coming close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose now.
Nice counter. That counter shot lands. Hook just right there. We're witnessing one of the all-time greats go down. So it's on to the third. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Beautiful counter punch. This fighter has been described as a swarmer, that fighter who attempts to overwhelm their opponent by applying constant pressure.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen it, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
Jab misses. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. That counter shot lands. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. That counter shot lands. That jab doesn't score. When you're facing a longer opponent like this, you've got to get inside.
You cannot beat a good old-fashioned long jab. Nobody can get past that.
These two were made for each other. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. They've got the momentum. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter shot. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecard. Nice counter punch right up the middle. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Can't find a home for that jab. Beautiful counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
A perfect counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no... Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Tried to score with a jab. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. How about that time counter shot? Well done with that counter shot. A swing and a miss with the left hook. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
counter punch. Trying to land that jab. Those counter punches have to hurt. Swing and a miss with that hook. The straight right just misses. Did you see that? Show us something, Rocky. I promise. On to the 6th round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Todd, you know what, sometimes...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Rocky Marciano was supposed to be the one knocking this guy out. Thought we were going to see the finish there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What you do, you step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Misses with the jab. Marciano fighting to survive. He's never been knocked out. He somehow weathered the storm.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Beautiful counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about a one-side. Here we go. It's round 7. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. They threw the hook. It didn't land. In the build up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12. I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And he just missed with that left jab. Well done with that counter shot. The jab slightly off target. Counter punching. They better start respecting each other's punching power. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Are we about to witness history? As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes. Round 8, and we're off again. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Straight right just misses. Beautiful counter shot. Throws the jab but does not score. The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing. Hold it right there. Rocky Marciano in trouble. Do you believe this? Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano is down. And as we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get your...
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. The judges have spoken, a unanimous decision.